Hello, my name is David Brown. I'm here with my friend Nate Frisbee to teach you guys how to shoot basketball. So first thing we're going to do is take my buddy Nate here, and we're going to talk about a couple of things. We're going to talk about the triple threat, the position, the hold of the ball, and we're going to, at the end of all this, we're going to have him kind of demonstrate it, but not full speed because he's not really an athlete, but he's okay. First thing we got to do is triple threat position. Nate, show him the triple threat. So first thing is wrong with Nate. He's bent over. He's not bending his knees. You can't get off a good jump shot when you're bent over and your knees are locked. The first thing you got to do, you have to bend your knees. So you have to bend your knees. Get ready to move. Get ready. You can, from this position, you can either drive, you can shoot, you can pass, you can do anything from this position. So this is the primary position you want to be in. Next step, you want to get the ball. If you're right-handed, you want to have the ball on your right side. Right side because it's easier. It's like a motion that you want to have when you're shooting. If the ball's in here, you have to if the ball's on your left side, you have to bring the ball all the way back on your right side to get the ball in the right position to get into your jump shot. If you're left-handed, put the ball in your left side in a proper position to get the ball off. Next, we want to have Nate bring it up just a little bit. And as you see here, you see his elbow was a little bit out. That affect the shot. And having your elbow out will make the ball in front of your face, and you can't see the rim. You won't perfect a good jump shot. Nate, show him what a bad form looks like with your elbow out. This is a position you don't want to be in. Every good shooter has their elbow tucked in, locked, and ready to load. You want your elbow in. You want your arm to kind of make an L shape. We're going to turn to the side so you can see the L form that his arm is making. Next, we want to look at the wrist. You want to see some crinkles in the wrist so you know that the ball is resting perfectly. Then you want to look at the ball. You want the ball to be resting on your fingertips. You want to have a space, turn around, you want to have a space in between the ball and your hand. You don't want the ball to lay on your hand because it's too much grip on the ball and throw it away. So now we're here with the ball not resting on the palm of our hand because it throws off the quality and the effectiveness on our jump shot. So we want the ball facing our fingertips. So it's resting on our fingertips. So when we get to the point where we want to follow through and shoot, the ball rolls off our fingertips. Now, we have our guide hand. Our guide hand also, we don't want our elbow too far out, but we want it the guide hand is just there to make sure the ball doesn't fall off your hand. So Nate he's right-handed, so Nate has his left hand just slightly on the side of the ball, not holding it too tight and not too loose, just enough to feel comfortable with the fly of the ball and with the comfort of the ball. So now, he's standing up. We want him down in the triple threat position. So now we're just going to have him go up to the shot, the form, but now we're not going to make him shoot yet. So just go ahead to the form. Now you see how unbalanced he is, how quickly his shot can get off if he wants to shoot it right now. He's just going through the motions, and making sure that everything is in line, that the ball is on his fingertips, that there's space in between the ball and the palm, and that he's in his triple threat position to get the explosiveness from his leg to get the ball to the rim for a nice solid jump shot. Now we're going to talk about the balance and how your feet should be aligned. So get back to your triple threat position. Now, it's about footwork. Basketball is all about footwork. So now what we're going to do is have Nate, since he's right-handed, we're going to have his right foot slightly in front of his left foot so he can be on balance to either, like I said before, to either drive, pass, to shoot anything. He can do anything from that position. But since he's right foot or right-handed, he wants his right foot slightly in front of his left foot, and his left foot probably a little bit behind his top part, his right foot, just enough so he feels comfortable that he doesn't, so if I come and push him, he's not off balance. So we're down, we're talking about the foot, we're in our triple threat position. His feet are in perfect alignment. The ball's there. Now he's just gonna go through the motion, come up on his toes, so you can see how it all works right now. Go ahead and do that. One more time. Now he's coming up on his toes, but now he's still not letting go of the ball. We're gonna get to that part, but you see how important balance is. So when he's coming up on his feet, he has perfect balance. He's not falling to the left, he's not falling to the right. In the game of basketball, in a live situation, I mean, there's going to be times where you have to fade to the right, fade to the left, but that's not what we're talking about right now. We're just working on how important balance is. So get back in the triple threat position, the ball back up. Now we're going to talk about the release of the ball. Now you see that the ball has to be here, cocked back on his fingertips, and then when he lets go of the ball, it should roll off his fingertips. So just go ahead and let it roll off your fingertips. Go ahead, just go, yep. And it's a follow through, follow through. One more time. The ball should always roll off your fingertips. And then another part about a perfect shot is the guide hand. You want your guide hand to stay up there with you, stay with the ball, to guide the ball until you let it go. So keep the guide hand up there. Just go ahead and follow through everything. See how his guide hand is still next to the ball? Are still there, just to show him that, okay, to show the ball where to go. And then also, he has the flick of his wrist to get some backspin on the ball. You want to have a backspin on the ball to get the ball up there, and it's just something about the game of basketball and the scientific about the basketball that with the backspin on the ball, it's a better quality. So again, he's gonna go through all the motion, down in his triple threat position. He's gonna come up on his toes, follow through. And so one thing that I'm noticing when Nate's not doing, he's leaving his arm short. As a shooter, you don't want to do that. You want to have a full release, get your elbow straight, your arm should be over your ear for the height of the ball, and get the ball some depth so it'll give it a chance to go in. So we're not in a big space or anything, so that's probably why he's short arming it right now. But you want to make sure that the guide hand is there and you have a nice high release every time. Go ahead. Just like that. So with the nice high release, nice form, it gives the ball a greater chance of going in than it does when you're short arming. So now we're going to go. Now we only talked about coming up on your feet. Now we have to put everything together when he comes up and actually goes through the whole motion. We're not going to go get crazy and jump as high as we can. Like I said, we're not in a big space, but we're gonna actually just have him come up on a little jump so he can show you guys how it is when the ball game is actually being played and you have to go through the whole routine to get your jump shot off. So we're gonna start in our triple threat position. Guide hand on the ball, right hand on the ball, comfortable feeling. He's gonna go down and come up and just shoot a little jump shot. Key about jump shot, you want to land where you took off. So when he jumped, he went forward a little bit, which is okay. But the key to a nice shot is balance. Again, you want to land where you took off. So we're gonna go again, do the same thing again. He landed exactly where he took off. It's always good to land where you take off. If you watch the best shooters, Steph Curry, Dirk Nowitzki, all those guys in the league, they always have a nice feel for the game. They always understand, okay, this is what I'm going to do my shot off. They perfect their shot day in and day out. So we're going to show you guys one more time the perfect shot. When you down low, triple this position, so you can do pass, shot, drive, any of those things. You want to have your elbow in the L position. You want to have the ball resting on your fingertips, so there's space between the ball and your palm. You guide hand up, balance the right having a good shot. We can do all this. We can tell you to shoot off your fingertips, rest or have it rested on your fingertips, space between the ball and your palm. But if you don't have good balance, all that stuff goes to waste. This really starts about having balance, having your right foot in front of your left foot, or vice versa. If you're left-handed, have your left foot in front of your right foot, so you can have the good balance, so your shot can come off nice and smooth, and you can perfect a perfect jump shot every time.